Hello everyone, I'm very excited to have been invited by Titi, Josi Tedesco to give a small speech here for you. I'm a little sad I cannot join you in person, but maybe in one of the next years this will happen. So it's really great that the Brazilian Link Data community assembles and that you have this conference this year. I think what we currently see is actually that really the web evolves into a web of data. So we have a number of link data, but not only link data. We have schema.org, for example, which is very successful, and analysis of the micro data and web data commons has showed that there's an increasing number of structured data embedded in web pages. We have Google's knowledge graph, we have good relations vocabulary, and many other examples on the web, so that we actually see an evolution of the web really towards this web of data. And my sincere vision is that we not only will have an evolution of the web, but also an evolution of intranets, and that this will become more and more important also for companies to use this technology of linked data, of enterprise data integration, to integrate their dispersed databases, information systems, and that they use this lightweight approach, because despite 30 years of data integration in enterprises, we still have only a very small fraction of the information systems actually being integrated. So we can apply the linked data principles to the enterprise context, use URIs to identify things, use HTTP URIs, so we can actually look those things up. We can include related things, and you can use this also inside an intranet, a corporate intranet, so that a database, for example, publishes its information as linked data in the intranet, and that other users can access the content of the database independently of APIs or service-oriented architectures. And this might be actually an entry point to service-oriented architectures, a lightweight evolutionary approach of data integration. In the LOD project, we were actually doing the groundwork for supporting the lifecycle of linked data on the web as well as in enterprises. So we tackled the different stages, from extraction of information from unstructured, semi-structured, and structured sources, over storage and querying of data, to manual revision and authoring of the data, interlinking and fusion of data, its classification and enrichment, because we have raw data as linked data often, so we need to add these upper level structures. Also tackling the problem of analyzing the quality of linked data, since we have on the web a very varying quality, and the same happens on the web of linked data. So we have very well curated data sets, especially in the life science area. We have other data sets which are extracted from unstructured, semi-structured sources which have lower quality. Another very important aspect is the evolution and repair of data to support the evolution and the advancement of vocabularies, of structures, and last but not least, the search, browsing, and exploration of data. And I think there we need many more tools to support these different aspects. In the linked data LOD project, we were developing a large number of tools, linked data stack components, which they are called. So there are more than 40 different components which you can use. They use a Sparkle endpoint, and in our case Virtuoso, as a linked data store, and the tools basically obtain information from the Sparkle endpoint and push information back into the Sparkle endpoint after they perform certain analysis or certain refinements, revisions. One important data set, of course, is DBpedia, and we also recently released a new version of DBpedia 2014, which extracts information from Wikipedia, makes this available as RDF triples. A particular rich source of information are info boxes, where we actually have structured information about certain entities, and as a result, DBpedia provides a vast multilingual, multi-domain knowledge base covering many different areas, and can be linked also to many different data sets. And Brazilian, there is also Brazilian version, Portuguese version of DBpedia available. In my group at Fraunhofer, maybe one more tool I would like to point you to is a semantic search engine for digital libraries. So it's called Cortex, and it's the heart of the National German Digital Library, available at ddb.de. And meanwhile also deployed at some other national digital libraries, where we integrate lots of different data sources from different data providers in Germany. These are 2,000 data providers which make their data available partially as linked data, as RDF, partially in various XML formats, and we map and ingest this data and create a scalable search engine technology which is able to serve 10,000 concurrent users, and facilitates, on the one hand, faceted search, on the other hand, keyword search. So you basically can enter a keyword, and once the search results are not only displayed as a long list, but you also can revise and refine your search using facets. So maybe you check this out at ddb.de. And these were just two examples, DBpedia and Cortex, of some tools we develop in Bonn, and DBpedia with partners in Mannheim, Leipzig, and OpenLink, Virtuoso from the UK, and of course, meanwhile, very international community. So we also have an active Portuguese and Brazilian chapter. And I hope we will see more advancement, more mature tools in the future, and especially can explore this context of linked enterprise data. And in that sense, I wish you a wonderful conference. As I said, I'm sad I cannot be there with you. Maybe next year or in one of the next years, I will join you in Brazil. And all the best for the conference. Lots of inspiring discussions, and see you soon, either online or in real life. Bye bye.